Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made after the completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Well, on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught, completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Tigers pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a 1st down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Wow, a great play on the interception, but that's going to be wiped out on a roughing the passer penalty. First down here for this offense. Hand off to the single back. Fights off a defender. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Now it's second down here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Oregon. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown trot last time they had it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Linebacker shifting around now. He'll pitch it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Eludes the rush. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied at 7.
And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. As a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Oregon.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
1st and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Dickey. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Launching it downfield. And he's got it. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to extend the play. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab. It's Dickey. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He finds the running back in the flat. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handle. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that is no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it away and get us going in the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Short pass finds the tight end. And it works. The first down to the 35.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it to the back. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Second down.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, in a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking right, this one caught. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down, a sack by the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A new set of downs after that completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finding some room at the 25. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. The score, Clemson 21, Oregon 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball for 29. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Runs through the defender.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Powerful offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
By the receiver. Picks up 9. That's a first down for the offense.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
At the 13-yard line. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Hey, they gave up some yards here. But, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the 2-point conversion is good, cutting the lead down to 9. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.